Man City were able to win Leeds. Leeds always put on a good show. Always an exciting team to watch. Dangerous team in some regards. But Man City had too much quality. I think Phil Foden, two goals. And if it wasn't him, it would have been Doku or Haaland or Savinho or one of their
Or
guys.
one of them, yeah.
Um, yeah, one of their boys. I mean, David, let's start with you. What do you make of City's win? Shaky bomb time, I think, for them, but they're just quietly, trudging along.
Yeah, two sides to my own opinion on City is they are still not as convincing as they should be with all the quality that they
Mm,
have. But the other side of it is the scary side of City. They had this thing going for them when they were, trouncing everybody, which was that one player picks up form at one point of the season and delivers and gets them the 3 points maybe in like 3, 4 games. Another player picks up form when the last player who was giving them the wins has, kind of gone to dust. And it kind of seemed like what happened in the Leeds game where Haaland had another shutout, and from nowhere, Foden, who has not really been,
yeah,
so great, who has been picking up maybe in the last 2, 3 games, came up and then helped them. So when you're looking at them, it's even also mixed. So you're wondering, are they back to that City of old where somebody will always step in every time? But at the same time, you then look at the performance and you look at how you lead a game 2-0 that early, you throw it away, uh, I don't know. It's just mixed reaction. They are shaky, but then again, they are giving you vibes of City of old, where somebody else would, just show their quality and get them over the line. So it's mixed
yeah. I
feeling
mean,
for
I,
me.
I think that means that if they're going to lose, it will probably be to, or when, if such they lose, it will be to one of the other bigger teams who can match them or something by luck. They will beat everybody they're supposed to beat. It's probably what it looks like. Because for Toes, you guys are 5 points, a whole 5 points, clear of second place. Depending on who you ask, people have been there before. Greater points have been dropped, or greater number of points basically have been dropped by better teams, I would say. But 5 points, City is the one behind you. They can't even comfortably beat Leeds. Are you concerned, worried at all?
Maybe in a different stream, you tell me who are these better teams that you speak of, because I don't know.
Manchester United under Fergie, I think, have dropped a 9 points. I think I've dropped a
Please,
9 or
please,
11
yes,
point
my
lead.
on that Feggy. Yeah,
At
no. So
other
please,
point in
let's.
time. So that's why I said
Yeah,
better
no, no,
teams
no, no, no. No. United,
have dropped more
United now.
points.
You understand they're in the same vein as Brentford. So let's put that to the side. Um,
Wow.
yes. So
Wow.
We're talking about the team at the point in
okay,
time.
okay,
Wow.
okay.
All
Glory
Fergie's
days. All
United
right.
teams are better
Let's go
than
back.
whichever version of
Let's
Arsenal
go
this
back to
is.
2012.
Oh
Um,
boy.
I understand. Right.
Better teams have dropped
Yeah,
more
yeah.
points. It's a
2020.
fact.
Oh God, no problem. Um, yeah, so I was just going to say, if Johnny Boy was here, we'll repeat exactly the same thing that I will say now. Like, we've seen this before. I think David has hinted as well, where at this stage of the season they are just doing what they're doing right now, and they peak from like January onwards. So I'm
Mm,
just going to say, City are still, as I predicted, still the most potent threat to Arsenal this season. And I was hoping they were going to like drop some points, or lose that game yesterday, but they didn't. So I guess I'll be praying the game for next weekend. Is all I'm going to say. But City are always a threat,
that was
and
a
will remain a
deal.
threat, because last season they won one game in 13, they finished third. So now imagine that they're only like 5 points behind. Like, and they're not like yo-yo team. So they'll
And
keep the pace. And and
That's weird,
and
though. They won
and if
one
you
in
Pep
13.
seems
notice,
to be talking about
and
after
if you know,
every press conference right now. He's trying to get you to the mind of Arteta again. He's trying to play mind games. Always talking about Arsenal for no reason. So he's
there was a nah, there was a
have
there was one
to
press conference where he was like, one press conference where he was like, the league is never won at November.
Pep
He
said that.
That was the press
and
conference
trust
before he
me,
Yes,
lost.
yeah, he did.
and
That
trust
was the
me,
one before he lost the last game.
yeah, and
I
trust me,
see.
for
Nice.
for 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 Pep to say something like that, like the league is not won in November, he must be up to something. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
but then he said
I'm
that and
sure
Yeah.
he's
lost.
up to
But
Yeah, but
something.
he said that and
No,
No,
lost.
I'm
he
just
said he
Anyway,
saying.
said it and then lost
No, no,
the
no, no,
game
no.
after.
He's not say. Nah, he didn't say. He didn't say that. He didn't say that because of the game. He's saying it in terms of the league. Like it was
the marathon,
literally what he's
the
trying
Bro,
to say
he,
is
he said
I
it
feel
what
you,
he's
but
trying to say
whatever
is
he's saying applies
no.
to
What he's
him.
trying to say is don't be quick to call Arsenal champions or to think yeah they've won it.
yeah, but people will call
Don't be
Arsenal
quick to
champions
say
if
now.
they've
his
won
team
it.
keeps on dropping points. He has to deliver too.
Yeah. Nah, he has to deliver. But if you think about this, is what people don't understand. People have set like the bar so high when it comes to Pep that you right now you've forgotten that he's still second on the table right now.
Yeah, but he's second on the
So
table
he's still
and
delivering.
only 4 points ahead of Amorim, who is such a terrible and dastardly coach, right?
You know,
And only 3 points ahead of the next team I want to talk about, Sunderland, who I think right now is probably my contender for team of the season, coach of the season. I don't know, whatever of the season. Those guys are, on fire and seem yet to stop. They are 8 points behind our would be champion, so they're not
How
far off
many points
from
above United? Sorry, since you're looking at the table.
one
Oh, okay,
point.
okay. Just wanted to mention that as well.
Yes, because we are also just 9 points behind
Job,
Arsenal, right?
right.
Which
3 games.
is three
Can
games,
Arsenal drop?
right?
Can
no,
Arsenal
no,
lose
no,
3 games
don't say
and you
three
win
games.
2
It's
back to back?
3 wins.
Oh, true. 3 wins. Yeah, it's true. 3 wins.
Yeah, no, three wins, three losses, a couple of draws here and
Yeah.
there. It is what it is. But I mean, Tokatov's immediate reactions to Sunderland as a team, what they're able to achieve so far this season.
No, they are doing well. They're doing well. It'd be nice for those kind of teams to finish high up in the table because usually, even last season, every team that came up went back down. So once in a
Yeah,
while,
for two
you
seasons in a row. Two
yeah.
seasons in a
So
row.
once in a while, it's good to see that some team will take it serious. They spent well in the summer. They bought experience. They didn't just go out and just buy numbers.
Mm.
And their coach seems to be playing very, very well, getting points. Their home is kind of like a fortress at the minute. So, fair play to them.
Yeah.
Long may it continue. I mean, it'd be nice if they finish above United at the end of the season, but we'll see how that goes. So
That one's the. I mean, David, are you looking for? I mean, these are the things that make the Premier League, the Premier League,
What
right?
it is,
But
yeah.
your
Yeah.
reactions to Sunderland, yeah.
you know yeah, so the team that is considered an underdog, going on a stretch, giving us good results back to back. I really wish them well. I wish them great things. Just that, like you said, I think about 4 weeks back,
Mm.
it's sustaining it and maintaining it that is usually the problem. After doing it for one season, big teams come tear them apart, and then we might be back here doing a Leicester in the next two, 3 seasons. But I wish them
Yeah.
all the best. They're doing well now, and I hope they can maybe make Europe, maybe Conference League. It will be something good for their efforts. I
Yeah.
like when you do transfer business well, and you do it so well that your backroom staff also does their own well. So it's like, top management doing their job very well, and then
Mm.
the on-field management doing their job very well. I like that to come together, and
And
then
players turning up
and
too.
players too turning up. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I like for those type of good stories to have a happy ending, to get rewarded with something, right? Get the conference league places, but it's not always a fairy tale. They might be doing well now, and then they go on a run of 1 in 13 like City. And then we're
So
talking about
so
relegation battle.
Mhm.
as if you guys had lost today, you would have been just 1 point ahead of Sunderland. Like, how would you feel if they finish ahead of
Sunderland beat them
Maresca?
as well, by the way. So yes.
Right.
Yeah.
As
So now,
Sunderland did beat you guys. How would you feel if
yeah,
they finish ahead of Maresca?
he defeat. It's always a bad feeling if they finish ahead of if a small team finishes ahead of Chelsea. It's always a bad feeling. So the feeling is not a good feeling. But
Wait now, but 2 billion I think can buy
this
two
is
billion
what
can
this
buy
is what this
the
is
whole
what
of
this is
the
what
whole
I'm
of
trying.
Sunderland,
This is what
like the city.
okay, I'm saying, okay, people are like 2 billion, 2 billion, 2 billion. Yeah. This is what people don't understand. You need to understand that out of that 2
Plus and
billion,
minus, plus minus.
plus and minus is only probably like 150 or 200 that was spent for Maresca himself out of that 2
I don't
billion.
understand. I don't understand what we're talking about.
No. You said with the fact that we spent 2 billion, and people are always quick to talk about, oh, Chelsea has spent money. You need to
All right,
understand the fact that
if they give you
it's
two
not
billion
Maresca that
calculator
spent
or one
this
million
money.
calculator, one
What?
plus one is equals
Okay,
to two now.
okay.
And
Compare.
use the tools that
Okay,
you have been given.
this this is what I'm trying to say is let's put this thing in the normal context. I'm not saying Chelsea haven't spent 2 billion. Fine, we've spent 2 billion. But what I'm saying is this with the 2 billion that we've spent, there's no consistency because we haven't spent that 2 billion on one manager.
No, I
So,
don't
and
agree
to be
with you
fair,
on that.
it's crazy. It's crazy to spend 2 billion on one manager. It's not even possible. But what I'm saying
Okay.
is, realistically,
Pep?
Maresca himself haven't really spent at Chelsea.
No. I see. Sorry, Asa. See,
Okay,
Pep has
yeah,
spent nearly that same amount, right? But what he did
what?
was to blend
Yeah,
around
I'm
2
listening.
billion
I'm
too now.
listening. I'm
And what he
listening.
did was to blend the talent he met. I mean, KDB he met at the club. Didn't he meet, I
Yeah,
think he met Silva at the club. He blended the
yeah.
talent that he met at the club with the ones he bought,
Mm.
and he won things. So I don't
Okay,
see 2 billion is
Maresca
2
blended.
billion.
Wait, Maresca blended the talent he met, and he won something.
Mhm.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
so
Okay.
what are we saying?
What did you win, please?
Maresca won two trophies. He won the Club World Cup and he won a Conference League with
Okay,
what he met there.
so we're talking about the Premier League now. You
So
spent
he
2
has
billion,
delivered.
and you're 1 point ahead of the team that didn't spend 2 billion.
What I'm saying
Respond.
is, okay, that 2 billion, we didn't spend that 2 billion in one window. That is one. Wait,
No, but like,
this
what
time
is
let's
that?
be
What is that?
realistic.
What's
Let's be
what's the point of saying that? Like, I don't. I'm like
what
you
I'm
can't say we
Exactly.
trying
have
to
the
say is what I'm trying
best
to say
as
is you people are saying
Caicedo,
we've spent
Enzo.
2 billion, like
It's the
you people are
Yes,
saying
that's
we've
what
spent
of
2 billion,
your
like
investment till date.
yeah, to date, but at the same time, you need to understand that there's inconsistency in the squad. It's not like it's bought for one person.
It's bought for Chelsea. Every time Maresca
Not
presents
yeah,
the
but
team
it's
to
not.
play,
But it's not.
Chelsea is
But
presenting.
okay. From
Okay, then
It's
okay,
not like
if
wait. So
that is
it's
what
not
you're
like
saying,
if you're
okay,
no,
okay. If
let
this
us
is
question a
if
different way.
okay,
If you're
okay,
if you're Enzo Maresca, which team
yeah,
would you rather take over?
have
Which
you,
team would you rather take over? A team that is worth 2 billion, that they spent 2 billion on the players,
yeah.
or a team that they spent how much did Sunderland possibly spend
I
20
think
million on the
170
players?
or so.
Which squad of players would you rather work with? Say you're a manager, or they just want to give you clean slates. Choose one. This squad is worth two
It
billion.
depends.
This
Context
squad is
matters as
worth
well.
20 million.
Okay, should I give you something that will counter that point that makes you know that context matters as well?
Give it.
Normally, I'll pick wait. Normally, I'll pick a team of 2 billion, but this is where you know that context matters. Yeah. Okay, if you were given a team of 2 billion, let me give you an example. If you were given a team of 2 billion, and you were given at the time, and you were given a team like, let's say, that kind of prime Barcelona that they didn't even buy any most of their players. They didn't buy Puyol, they didn't buy Messi, they didn't buy Iniesta, they didn't buy Xavi. Which one would you pick? And a team of 2 billion. Give me a team. Who are you picking?
So my choices are a team of two
Nah, nah,
billion
nah,
or
nah.
Prime Barcelona.
You to answer my question. If you
I'll
see
pick
a
Prime
team of
Barcelona.
2 billion, so what are you saying? And Prime Barcelona, they are pretty much free.
No, no. But
No. But their
this
value
is
was
in
70%
response
$2 billion.
of the
to
team is free.
this is in
Yes,
So
but
that
response
their
I'm saying,
value
to
what
was
I'm
this is in
saying
$2
is,
response
billion.
to our Chelsea
it
Sunderland
depends on the
comparison.
context. It depends on the context. I
And
can
we
have a
already
team
gave
of
you a
2 billion.
context. Chelsea
I
is
Let's
can
not
have a
talk
team of 2
about
billion. I
we're
can,
giving you the
and still,
context. Live within
We
the box
already
that we're
gave you the
giving you.
context.
There's
Chelsea
no
I'm
need
is
to
going to
bring
pick
another
it.
valuable.
context from
Okay, I'm
Spain.
going to pick a team of 2 billion.
Okay, so
So has he
all
delivered?
the squad
Wait,
you want to
so
see.
now the question is, has he delivered
I'm going to skip
with a
ahead.
team? Okay, the question is, has he delivered with a team that he met there? He has actually delivered. He has done
Delivered
something.
what?
By being
He
the
Delivered
has
one
what for
delivered
prototype
two
of
Chelsea?
trophies.
Sunderland.
Yeah. By being 1 point ahead of anyone, he's third on the table. That's all I care
Fair.
about, and he has won something.
No, yeah. He has given Chelsea. He has given Chelsea ginger.
So what are you?
I was just
So this
teasing
is
you, right?
come on, man.
No,
Now when una want battle Chelsea, they always forget points. All of una be wicked people.
I'm not talking anything.
Now when una want battle Chelsea, they always forget points. So
no,
now,
the hope of the world was on
because you want
Chelsea's
to,
back
because you
today.
want to battle Chelsea now, you brought that 2 billion back into the play. Okay, fine.
Yes,
He
because
has
that's the
taken the
worth of
team.
the team.
Okay, that's the worth of the team, and he has delivered with that team.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd rather be Mr. 2 billion and some trophies or Mr. 6 years, no trophy.
So okay,
Only
what one do
rest
you
in
prefer? 2
accomplishment.
billion, two
No, honestly,
trophies,
that's what I'm
6
saying. I
years,
don't
no
I don't
trophy.
know. I don't know which one
That's
No,
why
I
I
I know,
said
but
everything
I know
depends
the
on
one I will not
context.
pick. I know the
This
one
is
I will not pick.
this is why
The
everything
thing,
depends on context. But we
Asa,
don't want to
is
see we don't want to say
Let
the
me tell
truth
you. Let me
when
tell you the
it's
one I
time to
will
say
not
the
pick.
truth.
I will not
the
pick
one
the one that
definitely
spent 2 billion
is,
and I still like
and
it.
he's seventh.
Yes.
And what okay, right now we are third on the
No,
table.
not you. I said there's
Not
another team.
you.
There's
Don't
another team in
worry.
Manchester that spent 2 billion. Oh,
2
that
billion
Sunderland
too.
is
That are
also one
seventh.
point above them. So I
Mhm.
know I'll
Yeah, I
not
don't know
pick
what you're
that
talking
one.
about there.
But please,
Okay,
Which 2 billion did we spend?
let's not up with slots. Let's
yes.
not up with slots. They've won
When
finally.
did we spend 2 billion?
You go and do your
See,
calculator.
no,
Uh,
this is what people
please,
like what I'm saying is this is what I actually want to address with that 2 billion that people used to say, yeah. Fine, Chelsea spends 2 billion, but we spent 2 billion on like four managers, not just
No,
Maresca.
no, I don't think it's
Yes.
a
yes,
credible
I agree. It's
argument.
the same
Okay, wait,
argument for
let's
United too. It's the same
Because
argument for United.
because when
wait,
when
we the same
because
this is the
When
thing.
Maresca wants to present his team, he doesn't present Chelsea FC Maresca version. He presents Chelsea FC.
Mm,
Okay, Chelsea FC. Okay, if it is Chelsea FC, what I'm saying is out of that, okay, let's be realistic. Out of that 2 billion, how much have they spent for Maresca himself? Bro, let's be realistic here. Forget about 2 billion.
If
How much
if
is Maresca's amount in that
if
2
we are
billion?
going to if we are going to go by that, then that means Maresca can only fill the players that they bought for him. Everybody that they bought before him, he will have to sell them. Is that what we're saying?
Wait, you're saying okay, but if now you're contradicting yourself, you're saying two
No, I'm
billion,
not
and
contradicting
you
myself.
you want Maresca to sell who was there before.
I'm responding to you because
What I'm saying is,
you're making everything about how much that was spent for Maresca, and I'm
for
saying
Maresca.
no. It's
Ha.
spent for Chelsea, and when Maresca
okay,
fills his
okay, if you
team, he fills
if it
Chelsea.
is spent for if it is spent for Chelsea in that sense, I think he has delivered. That 2 billion has delivered two trophies.
We're not talking about last season. We're talking about now.
Which trophies? I'm sorry.
Now I'm third on the table.
Which
What are you saying?
which
Chelsea is third
trophies
on the
does
table.
what trophy does 2 billion? What
Yeah, but
trophy
you're
does two billion buy you
but
again?
you're
Club
three
World Cup.
points ahead of.
Club
That's
World
But you're
Cup.
that's a
3 points.
glorified friendly.
But you're 3 points ahead of Sunderland that are
They are the
spent less
ones
than.
there. I don't care. They are the ones there. People have spent more than them and they are behind them.
True.
I get that, but
Sunderland are the ones there.
our context is Chelsea and Sunderland.
Make we wrap
No,
up.
let's
So
wrap
when
up
it
with
Wait,
when
please,
it
let's
comes,
wrap up with the team.
see, Chelsea. Okay. Chelsea,
As
Sunderland.
I
I'm
told you.
still ahead of Sunderland.
Yes. And
We are.
Show has already confessed. He has already told you why he's attacking you because you guys did not win. If you guys had won, would have been your friend, but you chose not to win against Arsenal. So he's beating you.
See,
That's the beat.
when it comes to agenda, I know all of them. When they want to face Chelsea with all this agenda, okay, now Chelsea are still ahead of that same Sunderland that you're saying.
Yes. Yes.
yes, but
So
the Chelsea squad is
So,
worth 2
so the
billion.
two
The
billion,
Sunderland
but
squad is worth
that
200
means the
million.
two
So you are telling us
that
that 3 points is worth 1.8 billion. That's what you just told us.
I
That's
don't
what you're
care.
telling us.
I don't care if that is what you people want to go. If that is what we are going with, then we should go with the fact that yeah, we are actually in front.
Oh
So
my
that
let's
that's
round
the
up. Let's
case.
round
We
up
are
with
in
this
front.
question.
We
Let's
are
round up with this.
actually in front of them.